Okay, team. So let's start off with the video here, explaining pretty much the situation of the market. We're going to notice here that SPI, it has pretty much consolidated this area, but also it ran an all-time high, pretty strong, right? Creating a gap and all that. So even daily right now at the moment, it's kind of sitting, into the heat area where this consolidation here could end up going boom. And but what I mean by that is that 4 hours is still sitting here. The important key here for 4 hours to still run a reset or halfway reset and then go up. That shows potential strong momentum, right? But as long as it stays here and this area is here, that's the consolidation that it needs to pretty much start kind of downtrending again, which is what daily is going to do. And also what weekly has done before, and that is crossed, constantly many times. So you can do it again for daily as well. And then monthly still bullish. What I mean, look at K, is still looking for D right now. That's the 400 398 drop that I've been mentioning that has the potential to do so. So right now, as long as this thing stays in the heat, we're still looking to what? To continue to go down a bit. So that is the potential for that. So now, what the market's doing, like I said, SPI running on times high. Market did not really follow, but he actually, he followed the drop. Market shifted, and I'm gonna explain that how market shifts based on let's just say the season of the year in the market. So we're going to go back here. Is let's go to OCGN and let's see if he has a pattern in the monthly. Seems like it does. So let's go to see what it does here. This is what I want to focus in the monthly momentum here. Okay. The reason I want you to focus on the monthly momentum because I want to kind of show you here the area that every time that it pushes, and importantly, when it pushes that momentum. So, for example, I want everyone to kind of focus. Okay, it's going to show here the date, price, and pretty much everything. So you're going to see here date, price, and all that, right? For the month. So this is the 9th, and it's going to keep going up. So let's start off with when I always say momentum starts going super bullish, like based on the holidays in the coming August, September, October, November, December, and so on until when? Until the second month of the year, or probably even the third month. That's whenever you start going bearish. What I'm trying to say here is shorts have a season, bulls have a season. Either in between, we consolidating to become to run bullish, and then we consolidating to become bearish. So because if you think about it, if the market would just keep going up and up and up and up and away, that yeah, I mean everyone will be millionaires, billionaires, and so quick and fast. But it just doesn't work that way. You have to kind of understand that people probably have to go through this every single year to experience this experience. When at the end, probably in 5 years, 10 years after knowing that, look, this thing happens every single year. So what I'm going to show you here is how the momentum behaves in many tickers, but when it does. So what I'm trying to show you here also is that we're in a bearish market. Why in the bearish market is because the market is pretty much showing us a bearish move. So and I'm not talking about a day, a week, a month. I'm talking about months. 2, 3, 4 months. And I'm talking about from the 2nd all the way to June. So that's about June, July. And then we start going bullish again. So let me explain this potential pushes here that I'm not just going to show you this ticker, but I'm going to show you another patterns that it shows the other tickers also actually follow that market's behavior when it does as well. So let's start out with this one. You see here, this is, let's start with August. So August, September, and look when the bullish starts. You see the dates here? Look when it starts going in bearish again. Right whenever we started going bearish in this year. You see this bearish mode? all the way to when? June, July. Boom. And then we go when? Bullish again into August. But then, I'm sure this kind of move was already setting up for a bearish. But you're going to notice that it stays bearish for quite a while, a whole year. And then when it starts going bullish again, look at this. The 10th. And it goes bullish again into the when? The second month again. You see? And then we go bearish again. You see what I mean by that? About that pattern? Now I'm gonna show you another ticker. This is just one. And you're gonna say, this is kind of stuck here for a bit. But it couldn't be stuck because offerings, bad news. We just don't know. We weren't here whenever that happened, but I know for sure that it was stuck for some time. But this being stuck don't mean that momentum's in different places, we're making you money. And I'm talking about the shorter you go, the more setups you get. And then, that's how you make money in this stock up points. But eventually you go in further position into months holds whenever you start seeing that the momentum in monthly starts pushing up. So we're going to pretty much explain to you what I mean by that. On the second month to June, July, we have a bearish months, like months of market. From August, September, October, November, December, January, and February, we have bullish market. So now let's go with another one. Let's go with CTRM. We're going to go with CTRM right here. And I'm going to show you here the monthly again, okay? Well, CTRM doesn't really have, it doesn't have much history here. Because it just started in 2019, actually. And it completely just died off. Okay, what? The good thing about it, it just started to have history, so this one can keep pushing. So now we're going to start here when this ticker started pushing up again. Look at this. 19 September. Sorry about that. I had to cough a bit there. Okay, so let me show you here when this started pushing. Look, August, sitting on 39 cents, drops out of 14, 21, so on and so on. Then we got December, January, February, and then guess what happens? February comes in, same pattern of drop from all tickers. Because you're going to notice is that the season here is that we have pushes in when? June, August, September, October, November, and so on. We have a bearish mode when? After the second month, and then March, April, May, June, right? That is what it's showing us here. So let's go back to another one. And we're going to get to an overall picture and overall summary of the market's behavior. Now we got a monthly here. And this is a perfect example that I wanted to use because of this uptrend that's happening here. And I want you to kind of pay attention, like I said, to the date here. When did we start a push here? Look at this. August. And we keep going. September. And then guess what happens? Look, October. But also, I want you to look at the price here where it says high and low. That is showing you what it did between that time and how pretty much high it went. And then when it makes a higher high and when it holds a higher low, kind of idea, right? And then, so we're going to pretty much go here. And you're going to notice here that it goes to a high of 140. And guess what? It comes to a low of what? Of 60. It lost half of its gain. The same way that we're happening right now. But I want you to pay attention when he does it. August, September, right? And then he goes, look, half of his gain in the same month. But then in the same month of the holiday bullish mode, guess what he does? Look, December, and then goes into what? Into 110 again. And then I'm going to show you the drop on when? The second month of the year. And then it goes to 110, right? Look what it does. Drops again all the way to 76, losing half of the retracement. Now, look what it does again. When? August, September, October, November, December. I want you to pay attention to this. Remember the bearish mode when it starts? The second, third. This is March, April, May, June, right? And then July, we start going up again. Watch this. June, July, 295 runs even a higher high. Now goes what it does again. Look, September, October, November, December, and even runs into from 295 into what? Into a higher high. But guess when it does it? Look at the time that it does it. The same pattern of August, September, October, November, December. And guess when it happens to goes into a bearish mode? Look at this. Boom, boom, lost all the gain. In the same season that we're pretty much happening right now. That is February, March, April, May, June, July, and so on, right? And then guess what? It becomes bearish mode, right? And this is what it does on August again. Look at the price here. I want you to look at the price. Goes from 40, 31, 56, 96. That's pretty much the high that it goes, 296. But then it goes bearish mode in this time. And look when it starts going bullish mode again. I want you to kind of pay attention to this here. You start going bullish mode when? In the season of December, October, no, August, October. I get confused my months. August, September, October, November, and so on, right? And look, and then it goes 22, bearish mode again. And it's sitting where right now? 202.52. And it's here in the 52 area, which is fine. Let it do its things. But I want you to kind of pay attention how it's acting based on the season, right? This is all season mode. And I want you to see, and I want for you to see how that pattern is that it does it exactly at the same month and it starts being bullish at the same month. This is the market behavior where, like I said, you experience this every once in a year. And if you're not in the market, experience this now, how will you know later that it's happening? This is good information, like I said. So to be patient, not to kind of, give the market time to go bullish mode again. And when you go bullish mode, all your tickers that you're sitting on will eventually run profit. Just, don't close now how you are, hoping that they're just going to eventually die. They won't. That's, if it goes something else. But even if they go to OTC still follow the momentum. You'll be able to still hold and eventually run into profit in OTC to sell at OTC. That's, if it gets listed in something like NASD. But just know that that's the run you risk of any penny stock. You run the risk of being delisted, some drama, bad news. That's the risk of any penny tickers. So it's not just this one. It's an overall of all tickers. Now, let me go to another one that I want to explain, and that's the SPR. I want tickers to be along here so I can show us the momentum in this. So now, this one's been stuck for quite a while, forever. Look, since 2014. So this is what you don't want, to be stuck so much. But even look at this beautiful runs. I don't even know what the thing. Look, 2017 shows. Looking at year 1 to 82, 65, 12, 12, just keeps dying. It's completely dead by 2019. 62. Okay. But I just want to show you, like I said, the season when it starts being in a bullish again. This is what we're having now. We're having a bullish mode. After being stuck like this, we're having this now. So that's what's important about this ticker, that there's buyers and sellers and all this in this ticker now. So I'm gonna show you here when this push. I want you to focus here in the time. And if we kind of predict this right, is that it started to push, June, August, September, October, blah, blah, blah. And it started to be bearish like this until when? February, March, April, May, and so on. So let's see if we kind of, because I haven't even clicked that yet, right? Look at this beautiful setup. August, September, December goes, boom. And look when it starts being bearish. For the same June, July, and so on, right? And then when it starts being bullish again, like September, October, and then so on into June. And then it goes into bearish mode. But that's just, based on the momentum, what he's doing. This is something else. When back days that we shouldn't be worried about. We're trying to worry about this right now. And we're focusing on this patterns. What the pattern is giving us an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. That's the kind of idea here that what momentum is, goes. Because I'm gonna put a line right here. I'm gonna click on this ticker. Let me click on this ticker. I'm gonna put you a line right here when it bounce. Let's go to weekly here. We're gonna see we can move this line right here when it bounced. Let me see if I can take these other lines out. Okay. Can I take these other lines out? Can I move this one around? Okay. We're gonna put it here. And if I bet you right now is that this weekly K coming into D, that will be a weekly reset, right? Let's go and check that out. If we move this here, because let me show you something. The line here is always going to move if you go into lower time frames. It's not going to really match the resets. Oh, I think I messed it up here. So I'm saying sometimes when you go into lower time frames, your line will still move. But if I go into the monthly, you're going to show that, oh, you actually did move too. But let's go with this one. Is this bounce? This bounce already showing weekly being bullish. You see this mode? So if monthly is bullish and weekly is bullish, then that's showing us the boom. It goes into an uptrend mode. But look when it starts uptrending. July. I'm sorry. This is November, December, and then it goes in the first. Yep, same thing. Once it hits the second month at the end, it goes bam. The same way the market's reaction of all the tickers that he's doing, but it goes bearish in the same season of August, September, October, November, December, and January and February. And then once you see, because this move right here it was just in about 2 weeks, it went boom, boom. But it was setting up the whole season of being bullish more, right? So now let's go back and see if we can find another one. Let's see Zom. Let's check out Zom. Okay, Zom, beautiful example. There'll be the last example that I want to show you because it is something I want to talk about is the seasons. Pretty much what I'm saying that when it's our turn and when it's their turn. So what I'm saying is don't fight it. Wait until it's your turn again, and you can already know when it's going to be your turn, right? June, July, and all. But just right now is what I'm saying is you have the potential to be able to make everything run profit, except that when it's going to happen. So you have to either accept that, or if you don't, wish to wait that long, go that long in the ticker based on that market's behavior when June, July, August, and so on starts. Then we have to do right now is you can leave and then start day trading like all the alerts that I do every day. For example, today we had 3 alerts. I think it was 4 alerts that ran profit. When SOS was alerted, I think it was 590. It dropped to 525, and we were mentioning that because we would say, hey, the potential to drop. Go with puts. That would have probably given you 40 cents. 40%, 30%. Now we alert to APDN at 850 to run 950. That thing runs 970. And it was a perfect setup because it was a BWAP dip, and it was a BWAP when I alerted. So you could have got in, make the dollar profit. The next one was OUST, alerted at 920 to run 1011. The ticker runs beautifully. It was sitting under the top gainers. It was on my watch list, on my personal watch list. So and it runs what? $11, $10, $11. And it runs $11. And I even alerted the intentions after the drop. I alerted the new HED coming and all that. And guess what happened? He did it. He did it beautifully. So long story short is, actually OCGN also. I alerted at 640 and I alerted at 680 that we were supposed to wait for over 750 because he likes to run dollars. And then today I alerted at 640 that was averaging here to run 750 again because he wanted it. Same day runs what? Over $8. We took a profit around 730, 725 because the way it was extending. Sometimes the way the market behavior is, you got to just take your gain, take your real, your profit if you can, and then reattack at the better support because aiming at the top is not the best, but aiming at a solid support is actually a little more solid and safer, you know, than trying to kind of keep it, and then you lose all that profit that you're supposed to already have in your hands. So that's something that we kind of, you know, focusing on that. So now let's see what Zom has been doing here. Let's see when it's this, you know, oh, look at me. Example, look at this date, the 9th. We're gonna go back here. The 9th, look, August, September, October, and then look where it goes bullish. Goes bullish actually throughout the whole year. And then look, against bullish, it goes even more bullish into the month of December, running even more and higher, right? Then look when it goes into bearish mode. But actually, it goes in bearish mode in the New Year's. Oh, this was the whole opposite year. Okay. And then we go down, consolidate this area of what. But look, it's easy an example though. You really think that if we would have been attacking this, knowing that this monthly is on heat and it's twisting, yeah, that's kind of crazy. We're attacking this. We're attacking the uptrend. We're not trying to attack the downtrend. So what I'm saying, there's a huge difference there. This is something that you will eventually, you know, want to avoid, because, you know, common sense is you're not going to attack the opposite of that. So we're trying to attack bullish monthlies, or bullish, you know, weekly. We're waiting on the weekly resets, daily resets because of the bullish monthlies. So we, you know, like I said, right now it's all about waiting. So this goes to whole bearish mode, and you can see it gets stuck. And when this thing starts again, look at this, the 7th, 8, and it goes into a bullish mode again. So think about it. If the momentum is being collected right now, it has crossed before many times. So what I'm saying is like this, cross this and goes up. Yeah, crossed before. So what I'm saying, the sticker is not done. It can cross and still correct based on who. Look at this daily. Is this daily be on the reset? If we put it here on a bullish mode, go back here for a second. I want to show you a bounce in the momentum that should show you. ACT had one where it matches the pattern of the way it bounces. Okay, let's see if we can move this line. Let's put it here, and let's put another line. Let's go back. Let's go inside this ticker. Okay, we put a line there. Let's put another line. Let's put it here. And let's see who matches this resets. Okay, remember the line is going to move for us, but we're going to try not correct it when it goes down. And let's zoom out so we can go check where those lines are at. They're here. Okay, so we're going to put it here, and we're going to put it here. And you're going to see the reaction that's been happening, okay? The reaction that's been happening now. So now let's go. And let's go to monthly. And you're going to notice here that the line is still matching what? It's still matching K into D, K into D. That is the idea. So now let's go to daily. You see how daily here matches that reset, this double bottom U-turn, you know, like a U-turn break, cup and handle, even a cup and handle goes to boom. So now it runs 295, right? And then he has some sort of news, brief offer something, makes it kind of go into this reaction. Now we're going to pretty much what? Running into a daily reset of 2 double bottoms pretty much. So what I'm saying is, yes, we do have to, okay, now let's match even weekly. See how weekly matches this? But you notice that weekly, what I was showing here, that we have the potential to even drop to a lower levels. So what I'm saying is, yes, you run a risk of going to lower, but also you run a risk of losing a potential bounce that where, you know, it will just run 124, 125, 130, and so on. But based on who, we're basing this on the monthly reaction that is in the bullish mode. But also, you see how quarterly is kind of K over D. That is showing that there is a potential what? A potential bounce for that to happen. So and that's just an example, like I said, just for this ticker itself. So if we close these lines down here, if we're trying to show a better picture here in the monthly, I'm going to show you that. Okay, let's go inside. Remember season, right? We go bullish, August, September, and so on. And right now we went to bullish August, September, and so on. And we went in bearish this month, right? And then we're gonna be going like this pretty much, and then running bullish again to run what 25, 126 in the coming months. So we keep breaking this down like this. We're going to notice that we have a kind of close breakout level, and I'm saying it's pretty much either we're gonna break this wick here. What is the low of that? The low of that is 48. And what is the potential bounce? 79. So for now is to hold this level and then go up based on who? We're pretty much based on daily because it should start resetting soon. And then, you can see the RSI is looking to an oversold area to kind of test the bottom oversold of this. Also with the FETSO. So it's not going to, FETSO's not going to reset much until when? Until the ACT hits oversold, goes up, and then goes up again. So what happened is on this downtrend here, if you go look here, this daily, what it's going to do is kind of go like this, right? It goes like that, have a bounce, it goes down. So what daily is going to do is kind of go this, probably hold a level here, and then PM pre-market run this higher high level. Oh my gosh, gotta stop down. This level here over 82, and then go up, hold a higher low into 65, 70 again to run 122. If not, then it'll just be bullish and run the 122 overall. So that would be kind of just the plan here based on the monthly potential for D to bounce off. Because even this season, you're gonna notice that look, if you look at the monthlies, August, September, October, December, into December. Actually, just on June, July. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes he does in June, July, August, but the August, September, October is for the long terms. But you're going to notice also that it does have the drops of the second month. And then look, April, May, June, July, we start going bullish again. And some consolidate May, June, July to run August, September, October. Or others, they start reversing heavy into May, June, July. So that is what we're expecting here for these tickers to kind of, start doing based on the season and the momentum and everything, how it's matching, how many are actually on reset on daily that should reversing, should start reversing soon, then hold higher lows to push even further up. So that'll be just kind of like I said, quick update on the stickers. So anyone has any questions, please always message me or private message me. I'll be able to help you guys and girls. But I wish this helped. And until next time. And yeah, I hope my voice actually is clear on this too. Because the previous ones, they been kind of, blurry, messy a bit. So trying to kind of improve that. And that was thanks to a friend. So thanks to him, everything should be good. And I guess I'll be seeing everyone next time. To another video. I will be making a video actually next time of tickers that we should be concentrating for long term in the coming August, September, and so on, so we can run bullish. So you can start preparing for some type of entry and stuff. Or I'll put some in there, and that'll be up to you, based on the plan or how you're looking into things. Or if you're gonna be busy, then you can put a like I said, risk a good amount or not a good amount, but how can I say it? Like if you know what you're getting into, if you know what you're trying to attack and you're not trying to attack the opposite of the momentum, especially big time frames, then I wouldn't mind to put a few amount of money in there, so to let it run for full months and stuff, to run through profit long term. Because what I like, guys, when I hold tickers, and this is something that's important also, when I have tickers and I hold on them, the reason is okay. Let's just say tomorrow, right, comes and you got two alerts, and then let's say those two alerts don't run profit, or one runs profit and the other one doesn't, and you have to hold the other one, right? But then the one that you held, or the one that you held, let's say 3-4 days ago, runs profit on the day that the other one didn't. So pretty much that replaces that, and then runs you it runs you profit. So even sometimes you like I say, I alert tickers. I have two that runs me profit, three that runs me profit. I'm just chilling, I'm waiting, and out of nowhere, the tickers that I'm holding, boom, runs me profit. That's the fourth one, and I close it down, whatever trades I get. But based on who, on the right momentums, because I know that 4 days, 3 days down, it'll probably consolidate, have a red day, and then run profit again third, fourth day. That is the idea when I attack daily and weekly momentums. So I know that if I attack something that I'm attacking daily on downtrend, do you really expect that in the next 4 days that you're gonna have a run of higher highs or run of previous high again? No, not really. It's gonna go into a lower low, because that's what you have to attack the right momentums. Because if I'm waiting on something, it's because I'm looking to a bigger time picture. But now, like I say, I wanted to show you guys based on the season and the market behavior, when he does it, how he does it, and a specific time that he does it. So that is something, like I say, don't try to worry too much about it. This is once a year that it happens. You can say it happens what half the year. So if you don't experience this type of this time of this situation that's behaving, then you won't experience again until when? Until next year. And next year comes, and what? You're still gonna be like, man, what's going on? I mean, what's going on? Nothing's working, and then why is the market flushing, and then why is doing this, and then everyone's happy when it's running August, but no one really knows why it's running. And then no one really knows again why it's flushing when the time comes. So this is what I'm saying. Not the market behavior. So now, guess what happens? We'll run the bullish mode, and when the bearish comes in, we run the bearish mode. So we make money twice the bag. Yo. So overall, teams, I guess I'll see you next time. And this be all for today. Peace.